I was just going to launch into all these questions about your acting and your writing and your producing, but then I would be remiss if I didn't ask you questions about the top story this week, which is the trial of Derek Chauvin and the George Floyd death, because I didn't know that you were a reserve police officer, but you are, right, in Idaho? What's the story there?
I'm a reserve police officer in Pocatello, Idaho, and I'm a full sworn sheriff's deputy in Frederick County, Virginia. And I am part of law enforcement because I have tremendous respect for our men and women in blue, and I have been for about 4 years now, a reserve officer. And I joined up because, listen, policing is not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but I know so many people who are first responders, who are police officers, who are military folks, who are, are people on the front lines all the time. And they're such great people, by and large. Of course, there's some issues where there's going to be some bad apples, so to speak, and nobody's perfect. You take any football team I ever played on, there's a bunch of great guys and one or two that could cause trouble, and that's the way it works. So I want to stand up and stand shoulder to shoulder and back to back with law enforcement. Often when I'm defending law enforcement, people would say, "Well, why don't you join up if you care so much about law enforcement?" So I did.
So then let me ask you, because this is now just the biggest debate in this country, and people tend to just get it from all sides if they support one side or the other. Blue Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter.
They all matter.
They do all matter, but many people would say it's true that not all police officers are bad and there are bad apples. But is it true also that the black experience in America is not the same as the white experience? It doesn't have to come down to violence, but there is a difference in how you prosecute your life if you're black or if you're white in this country.
Well, I'm part Asian, and I don't change my life anyway because I'm part Asian. I don't know how that works. I don't have like a black friend. I have probably 70% of my friends are black. I played in the NFL. My roommate in college, everything. So I don't think of it in those terms. I don't know. I would ask them. Maybe they would say yes. I think everybody's experience is unique, but I don't know that it puts you on one side of the line or the other. The officer who recruited me to be a police officer, he's black, and he's a police officer. So that kind of breaks, and for him, he would say, no, it's no different for me. So I think it's very subjective, but I wouldn't want to speak for anybody else. I would let them speak their experience. My friend Daryl, I don't think that's what he'd say. I've asked him, and he has not said that to me. But sure, it very possibly could be.